Hello everyone, how are you English learners? I hope you're doing great. Today I'm going to share with you a common English structure which is called causative sentences, divided in two types, active and passive. And today I'm going to focus on active form of causative sentences. Before everything, let's get started with reading this conversation between mom and her son Lee. Mom says, "Are you done with the cleaning, Lee?" Lee answers, "Funny I haven't started it yet. I'm going to ask our cleaning lady to clean my room at the weekend. I'm busy with my project, which is to be delivered on Monday. If only I could have someone type my notes for me." "Just to remind you, you need to dress up for the presentation. You must get a tailor to shorten your trousers within today. Don't forget tomorrow is the weekend." "Don't worry, Mom. I already took it to the tailor's while I was driving my car to the mechanic's." "Don't tell me your car is broken again." "No worries, Mom. I just needed to get a technician to check the engine before I hit the road on Monday." All right, now I'm going to ask you to find and write down the causative sentences in this conversation. You're going to find 4 sentences. All right, everyone, now you can see the sentences are in the red font. The first one is, "I'm going to ask our cleaning lady to clean my room." I'm going to ask our cleaning lady to clean my room. The next one is after if only. "I could have someone type my notes for me." Someone type my notes. All right, next one. "You must get a tailor to shorten your trousers." And the last one in the last sentence, "I just needed to get a technician to check the engine." I have taken out those 4 sentences to shed more light to them and to find the mechanics of the structure and see how it works and what are the main elements of an active causative sentence type. Active causative sentences. The first one, "I am going to make our cleaning lady clean my room." I have made some changes. The one in the conversation was "ask our cleaning lady to clean my room," but this sounds a little bit more arrogant. To make someone do something for you means just to force someone to do it or put some obligation for that task. So the main elements of the sentence. The first one is the subject. Like many other active sentences, you can see the sentence has started with the subject. And in this case, the subject is I. What about verbs? So you can see make is the verb for the subject of the sentence. What do we call it? The causative verb. The causative verbs are mainly make, have, get, and let. We have other verbs to fit into this structure, but they don't need any explanation because it's easy to understand them. For example, "I want you to come," or "I asked her to help me," or "I allowed him to stay here." So this is very commonplace and it doesn't need any further explanation for it. But mainly, when we talk about causative sentences, we are focusing on 4 verbs: make, have, get, and let. So, what about the person who actually does the cleaning? So we don't call her the subject, it's our agent. The agent is someone who takes the assignment, or we put a task on him. Because we are not able to do everything on our own. We need a mechanic, we need a painter, a dentist, a hairstylist, a technician. So maybe we can do several things, but we are not supposed to do everything on our own. So we need to pass our responsibilities to some other agent some other party to do them for us. So here the cleaning lady is our agent who is going to clean, and clean is the action verb or the verb of the agent. Let's look at the second example. I could have someone type my notes for me. As you can see, the subject is in green font. So I again, have is your causative verb, okay? Have someone type. And type is the verb for someone, and someone is your agent. I could have someone type my notes for me. So doesn't matter which tense are we talking about. It can be present tense or past tense, present perfect, future, or we can use other modals like could, should, would, I don't know. All types of modals can fit into this structure. And the third example sentence is you must get a tailor to shorten your trousers. The subject is you, your causative verb is get, and tailor is your agent who is going to shorten your trousers. Okay, then the last one. I just needed to let a technician check the engine. Okay, so let a technician check the engine. So when we are using make, have, and let, these three verbs as our causative verb, the action verb, the thing that the agent is going to do, comes in the base form. It means the infinitive without to. The only one that gets the verb, the action verb with to like infinitive is get. When you use get, the action verb needs to be used in infinitive form. Get a tailor to shorten. Here you can see different types of people doing different types of jobs. For example, this one is a carpenter, this one is a computer technician, and she is can be a secretary or a personal assistant, a PA. This is a copy machine or copier. Your agent doesn't necessarily need to be a person. It also can be a machine or something. So you can pass the task on someone or something to do it for you. But the important thing to remember here is that the thing or the person needs to be capable of doing what you assign them. So this one is a painter, the person who paints the walls, and this one is an electrician who changes the wires of buildings and takes care of electricity problems and all. And also this one is a mechanic, and the last one is a handyman, a repairman, a technician again. So let's look at the names of them. So in case you didn't know them, you can take a look at them. But what's the task? Here you've got the prompts. All right. The subject is specified for you as I. The causative verb is have. You're going to use have. So, but here in the parentheses, you can see want to have. So you need to put it in this context. I want to have. Okay. So who is the agent? Obviously, you can see the agent is a carpenter. And what is the carpenter gonna do for you? Fix something. What? Fix the cupboard. Okay, so you can just follow the prompts and make sentences in this structure. So also the next one, you can see the subject is my dad, and the causative verb is have again. The agent is the technician or a technician, and the technician is gonna repair the computer. So that's the action verb. You can see all of them. All you need is like 4 minutes or maximum 5 minutes to stop the video, do it, make your sentences, and then play again to check your sentences with my sentences. All right, good luck. Please stop the video and do it. All right, everyone. Now let's check the sentences one by one. The first one is, I want to have a carpenter fix the cupboard. The next one, my dad is going to have a technician repair the computer. Next one, he needs to make his PA arrange his meetings. All right, two things to bear in mind here. When your causative verb is one of those three verbs, have, let, and make, your action verb, the agent's verb, is going to be used in the bare imperative form or the base form of the verb. All right? So the other thing to bear in mind here is that you can assign your task to either a person, another agent to do it for you, or to a machine, a thing. All right, provided that the machine or the thing is capable of doing that for you. Like here we have a photocopier or a printing machine or something. Or also it can be a computer, a calculator, a kind of device that can do something like a calculation, a process, a render, analysis, anything for you. So you can use the causative form of sentences when a machine or something is going to do something for you. So here we have, I had the copier print 100 copies. Next one. She can get a painter to paint the hall. Bob got an electrician to rewire the house. Next one. Bob always get a mechanic to fix his car. Remember, when your causative verb is get, your action verb or the agent's action should be used in the form of infinitive with to plus verb, like get to paint, got to rewire, get to fix, like that. And the last one is, we'd better let a handyman change the plumbing. Let a handyman change plumbing. So I think now it's easy as a piece of cake, and you've got everything you need about using active causative sentences. In the next video, I'm going to deal with passive form of causative sentence. So they are not necessarily passive sentences, but the causative structure is in passive form. I will explain it in more detail in my next video. All right, now let's call it a lesson. Have a great time.